Everybody, to Long Shot Signatures. This is episode 24 of my 2024 TTM returns, and I have 7 successes to share with you guys, as well as an additional purchase from the Detroit Red Wings autographs for a cause. We'll do that at the end. But we'll start off with the returns from Thursday. Had 2 on that day. First one is a 3 of 3 success, coming back from former NHL defenseman Adam Burt, with a very nice blue signature on all 3 of these 90s cards for the sets. Very quick return as well, sent out to a whole bunch of early and mid 90s hockey players that I hadn't seen signed before, and people have gotten numerous successes from them, so hopefully more of these keep rolling in. Really like the way these sets are coming out. The other one is a football return. Excuse me. Not feeling the greatest today. It is a 1 of 1 success, coming back in 192 days from former NFL quarterback and current, I think he's offensive coordinator for Oklahoma State, Tim Rattay, on his 2000 Pacific rookie card. Tim is, of course, one of the, I guess you could consider it, infamous quarterbacks of the 2000 NFL draft. Pretty sure he was selected before Tom Brady, but he did have a little bit of success in the NFL, passed for almost 5,000 yards, played for several different teams, the 49ers, the Buccaneers, and the Cardinals, and he has been in coaching for quite some time now. There could be a chance at some point we see him become a head coach at the college level, or even a big-time coach at the NFL. We'll see, but nice to get that one in. We had 1 success on Friday. This is a 2 of 2 return in 45 days from men's basketball coach for Cleveland State, Daniel Robinson, I think is how it's supposed to be pronounced. It's spelled kind of like denial, Daniyal, but I don't think it's supposed to be pronounced that way. But he is in his 2nd season with the team, doing fairly decently there, and 45 days is not a bad return time. He also did include that little note there. He signs his name as Coach Robinson, but he used different handwriting. Kind of just printed that one out, so I'm not going to count that as a signature. It's still very cool of him to do that. And then we had 4 successes that came in today. First one, I originally was just going to start the video off with, because I thought I just got some hero cards in without any autographs, but one of them does appear to be autographed. So this is 1 signed and 4 unsigned, back in 11 days from Rayum Brothers Racing, I think is how it's supposed to be pronounced. They included this 7 Malotzi, or is it Smolotzi? Malotzi hero card, a Loris Hetzemans, and this is a Cup Series hero card, and I don't remember him racing. I think it's from last year. But also, there was a point there where I wasn't kind of paying attention to NASCAR, so I could be, one race that I missed out on. We got a Daniil Kaivat. This would have been really cool if it came back autographed, because he is a former Formula 1 driver, had 3 podiums in the series. Also got one of their current driver, Lawless Allen. I may have an additional hero card that I could send to get signed, and get a few of those at once. So I originally thought all of these were unsigned, because I got this one, looked at the front of it, and then as I was getting everything sorted, looked at the back and thought I had a printed signature, but compared, just kind of looking at it and then looking at another one on eBay, I do believe that this is actually signed of Keith McGee. So you can kind of see some imperfections with the ending of the letters and some stops here and there. Noticeably a little bit of pen lift on some of these areas and everything. So it does look like this one is actually signed, which is nice, because I did not have Keith in the collection. So that's pretty cool. We did have another hero card return that came in today, but these are some hero cards that I sent out. This is a 3 of 3 success in 19 days from Top Fuel driver Antron Brown. I had a whole bunch of extras of him, especially with the eBay purchase. So I just went ahead and sent off a few to start the season to get those signed. Unfortunately, this 2012 one did get kind of beat up in the mail a little bit. But I think I already have one from that year, so that's okay with me. Then we have another racing success here. This is on some Donruss trading cards. This is a 5 of 5 return in 60 days from NASCAR driver Ryan Truex. Finally added him to my 2020 Donruss and 2021 Donruss sets. He may have additional cards that I'll have to get at a later point. But as of right now, getting 5 of these taken care of is always really nice to do. Some nice additions to the sets. I mentioned briefly the other day, and I didn't go in, I don't think I went into enough detail, about COMC. I purchased some additional NASCAR cards in December, and I have still not gotten them yet. It's currently projected that I am 2 weeks out from receiving them, but that has been the case for quite some time. So I was hoping at this point I would have had many more NASCAR cards at least out there for the sent out to be autographed, and maybe a few additional. So I sent out a handful for drivers that I had a lot of cards of or I didn't need to buy any more of. But there was supposed to be a lot more that I would have had sent out and maybe had received by now, unfortunately. But I mentioned that because I know I've recommended COMC in the past quite a bit, and I want to hope that, they get their stuff together and can follow through on the promises that they make to their customers. But it's been a little frustrating considering I ordered those cards now a little over 2 months ago, and it continually gets pushed back. And from the sounds of it, their customer service hasn't been the greatest about that kind of stuff either. So just be forewarned, if you decide to look into COMC, you can expect much longer waiting times than in the past. Anyway, off my soapbox there. We got one more TTM success and then another purchase. So this next one is a 2 of 2 return in 99 days from former NHL goaltender Peter Budaj. Budaj was a longtime backup and spot starter for several teams, notably the Kings, the Lightning, and I think he played with the Avalanche at some point too. But overall, was a really good goaltender, despite not getting a ton of playing time. And I believe he is now an assistant coach with the Colorado Eagles of the AHL. So that's where I sent this, and in 99 days, finally got these back. I've been wanting to add him into the collection for quite some time, so this is pretty cool. Last thing we have here is another purchase from the Detroit Red Wings Autographs for a Cause program. I do know I have at least one more of these items coming in, and I might have a couple more photos. I'm not 100% sure about that. But I purchased an autographed hockey puck because I already had this guy's autograph in the collection from a purchase. Would have loved to have been able to get a couple items signed by him of my own, but I figured, I might as well just add the autograph while I can, of goaltender James Reimer. So, pretty nice hockey puck, good condition. It's the old style. The newer hockey pucks now have digital chips and sensors on the inside, so there's like little bumps on the front. So this is the original style hockey puck that so many people have known for years. Definitely not a game used or game issued one, but still very cool. Nice autograph. Packaging could have been a little bit better. They used one of those kind of like recycled materials ones, which I give them credit for trying to do the right thing there, but it does kind of scratch against the surface of the hockey puck a little bit, so some of the decals aren't as crisp. Might not be great to tell on the camera right now, but still, it's an autographed item that I was able to get for fairly cheap, $25. That's going to charity is not bad at all. So very cool to add that. I've loved to watch James James Reimer play since he was with the Maple Leafs. Tried sending him when he was with the Panthers and the Hurricanes, never heard back. And then when I saw that he was signing with the Red Wings, I got really excited because I have his Young Guns rookie card, and I have some other cards that I would love to get signed. So I figured, if I could at least get 2 of those, that would be great for my collection. But unfortunately, the Red Wings are no longer accepting items to be mailed in. So know that if you are wanting to add any Red Wings players to your collection, you have to purchase their signed items. You cannot send in your own anymore. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.